Hi everyone. So this video is for if you're feeling anxiety and overwhelm. Tapping is so effective in interrupting that kind of pattern and resetting you, the way that in the way that you want to feel rather than being submerged in that feeling of panic. I've used it so many times myself. I find it so helpful. And I've used it, with clients, with family. It's really like miraculous in so many ways when you really get into it. So the way that I trained was with faster EFT. So all that really means is it's not as many points, with the traditional EFT. But the role is the same, the goal, I should say, is the same. So if you're feeling anxiety at this moment, if you feel like you're lost in your thoughts or the feelings are kind of really overwhelming you in your body, just take a deep breath with me anyway for one. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make a sound when you're releasing it. Really helps. In again. And one more. Brilliant. Now, what I want you to imagine in your mind's eye is either a tree falling over so that you can see all the roots exposed, or pulling, say, a weed up out of the garden and you see the weeds, the roots exposed. This sends a message to the subconscious mind. We want to pull this problem up by the roots. The subconscious works beautifully with imagery. So with that being said, we'll get going. All right. So if you're feeling the panic right now, and I know this sounds counterintuitive, but close your eyes and bring it up to, say, a scale of 1 to 10. Bring it up as high as it can go. What this does is brings it to a height, and then the signal, the meridian points send the message, okay, we want to delete this. We want to repattern this. And you'll find that it happens really quickly. You're going to be okay. Breathe through it. If it feels too intense, you can stop and come back to it maybe later on. But it is very powerful. I know it's intense when you have to kind of bring it up the scale, but it is very powerful. So bring it up as high as you can to a 10, right? When you have it as high as you can to a 10, we'll start with the tapping. So you tap, this is called karate chop point. You tap on this and you say, even though I'm feeling all this anxiety right now, I deeply and completely love and approve of myself. Even though I feel overwhelmed, even though I feel ashamed of this overwhelm, I deeply and completely love and approve of myself. Even though I feel let down, even though I feel disappointed, even though I feel like this is out of control, I'm out of control, I deeply and completely love and approve of myself. Even though this is hard, even though this feels like it's bigger than me, I deeply and completely love and approve of myself. Okay? Now I want you to tap here. All this anxiety, all this stress, all this overwhelm, all this fear, I release and let it go. I release and let go these feelings of being unprotected, these feelings of being unsafe, these feelings of being overwhelmed. I release and let go all feelings of overwhelm, all feelings of betrayal, all feelings of being abandoned. I release and let go all feelings of suffocation, claustrophobia, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like everything is too big. I release and let go the feeling that I'm not in control, the feeling that I'm powerless, the feeling that I'll always be like this. I release and let go. I forgive myself. I forgive, and I am forgiven. Grab your wrist, take a deep breath in, blow it out, and say peace. Now we go again. All this stress You can do both sides. All this anxiety overwhelming me, this shakiness in my body, this trembling. I can't breathe. I'm so stupid. Why does this always happen to me? Why can't I control it? It's okay to let this go. I release and let it go. I'm safe to let it go. Grab your wrist, deep breath. Blow it out. Say peace. Now what I want you to do is go back to the initial feeling of anxiety and see where it is on the scale of 1 to 10. Has it dropped down a little bit? Is it the same? Has it gotten bigger? And then what I want you to do is find the emotion now that's coming through the strongest. So it could be fear, it could be I can't breathe, it could be I feel alone. Whichever one of those it is, then what I want you to do is tap on that again. So we'll take I feel alone because that kind of jumped out. This aloneness. I'm so lonely. I'm always alone. I'm always alone. I'll always be alone. I'm so scared of being alone. I'm so scared of being alone. I'm scared of dying. I'm scared of dying and no one finding me. I'm scared of being alone. I'm scared I'm going to die alone. I'm scared that this is going to get bigger than me and I won't be able to breathe. It's okay to let this go. I release this fear. I'm always safe. I'm always safe and divinely protected. It's okay to let this go. I'm safe now. Deep breath. Blow it out. And say peace. Now that was kind of an intuitive run there that I gave it. Now, when you've tapped that out to the point where you bring it down to, 0, you can tap in, or even as you're getting closer to 0, you can kind of tap in more positive things as well. So you can tap in, I am always safe and divinely protected. No matter what happens around me, no matter where I am, I'm deeply loved by the divine. Endless support is available to me. I'm always safe. I'm always safe. I'm safe now. I can take care of myself now. I'm safe. And say your own name. So I would say, you're safe now, Marlene. You're safe now. It's okay. It's okay. You're completely safe. Deep breath. Blow it out. And say peace. So the way that this works is it repatterns your memories, and that sounds like, if you haven't experienced the power of tapping, that sounds like woo-woo stuff, but it is so powerful. Like, I have seen it happen where warts that were on someone's foot for years just turned black and fell off. People's aversion to needles, they actually felt really relaxed. Heartbreak, they were able to move on and not be devastated. You can put it to anything. Honestly, you can put it to anything. So I hope it's helpful in some way. I also have some books online now as well on my website, on a few topics, and maybe, if you are feeling a lot of anxiety, maybe the empath one might be helpful. But whether or which, the tapping is the way to go. And the thing about tapping is that when you practice it, when you keep doing it, then you can do it mentally. So you could be sitting here and someone's triggering you, and you could like mentally tap, and your mind will know what you're doing, and your mind will work with that. I did that on walks so many times. Okay, so I hope it was helpful to you. I hope it is helpful to you.